Hey everybody, Matt here with LGN Gaming, and today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks for Sheltered and how to set up a good family and actually make them thrive. Now, I didn't actually know this at first, but it tells you, so you should know it. But there's actually a help menu when you're setting up your family to see all the different things that everything means. So, strength, for instance, it means you're good with weapons and your fists. So, like, basically, if you're planning on having a guy or girl to fight, strength is important. Now, dexterity is used to work out if an attack in combat hits. So basically, like, the higher your person's dexterity, the more likely they are to actually hit the person they're trying to hit. Intelligence is used for recruitment attempts. So, like, if you try to recruit somebody, the higher your intelligence, the more likely you are to do so. Charisma is for, like, trading, so the more charisma you have, the more likely you are to get good trade deals. Perception is used for searching locations. You find more stuff. Then there's a bunch of other things. Small eater, they don't eat much. Courageous, first two attacks in an attack to kill are guaranteed to hit, so that's neat. Deep sleeper, they become less tired more quickly when sleeping. Proactive, they move faster. Hands-on is they craft and fix faster. Optimistic is they gain stress slower. Resourceful is they have a higher chance of recovering more items when deconstructing objects, so that's neat. Hygienic, dirtiness increases at a slower rate. Then there's Big Eater. Food rations relieve less hunger, so that's... Oh, these are the negative versions of all the things. So, like, they'll eat more. If they're more stressed out, a small eater will become a big eater. Then there's cowardice, when they may not be willing to attack during combat, so that's terrible. Light sleeper, they decrease slower when sleeping. Lazy, moves slower around the shelter. Hands off, craft and fix slower. Pessimistic, gain stress quicker. Wasteful, lower chance of recovering items when deconstructing objects. And unhygienic, dirtiness increases at a faster rate. So there's like a good version and a bad version of each of those things. Now, generally, when I'm setting up a family, what I would do is my guy is the person who is the fighter. So I'll be Matt. Now, Matt is the person who does the fighting. So, whoops. I'm going to make him look like me, kinda. Not that it matters, but I'm gonna. Skin color. Now, I have a guy that's a fighter, so I'll do that real quick. That was an interesting beard. Gonna go with what I kinda look like. I don't really need to be doing this for this video, but I'm gonna anyways. There we go. Now, the trait I usually would do, optimistic is good. Small eater is also good. Deep sleeper is going to help, though, for what I'm doing, because my guy and girl, the adults, are going to be the ones exploring. So I'm going to use violent. So he is good at fighting, basically. I don't really want to do, what is the other one, troubled? Because troubled has less dexterity, whereas violent has a better balance. So then we're going to have my wife, who should not be named Roger. What's a good girl name? Donna. Donna I get all the time, so I'll just do Donna. That was the first one that came to my head. Just because I don't want her to be named Roger. I won't do any of that. But anyways, stats preset. Trait, I'm going to have also be Deep Sleeper. And then this person is going to be Perceptive. So I think Street Smart is the one I want to go with. Yes. This way I have one person who is very good at seeing things when we go on scouting missions, and one person who's very good at fighting. Now, my son is going to be very intelligent. He's also going to be resourceful. Resourceful and intelligent. I know it all. No. What do I want? Intelligence. So, brain box. Now, my daughter is going to be a small eater, and she is going to be Well spoken? Yes, well spoken, because she is going to be talking on the radio the whole time. So we're going to be the McCoy family, so I don't feel like changing it. And sure, we'll do Shadow instead of Bam Bam. And I usually go with the dog as my pet. And I have them go on every expedition with us. So now next. No. Now, generally what I do, what my strategy is the very first thing I do is upgrade. I upgrade my workbench. It's the first thing I do. Actually, the very first thing I do is move my workbench. So you want to move your workbench up to the light, because it actually gets you build faster in the light. And then I want to upgrade my workbench to that level. I will have then my person craft an item, specifically a new room, down here. I will have my other person, right now I'll have my daughter craft another water storage. Oh, that's after that. Now, one of the big things I've focused on in the game is trading and storing water. That's something that's very important. If you can do that efficiently, so I have Lisa basically constantly on the on this over here, broadcasting to traders. Wonder if I can upgrade this. I cannot. So I have her constantly broadcasting to traders, and then I have everybody else. I want to do another water butt real quick, and then I'm going to have Lisa craft a better toilet, and my wife is going to craft a shower, and then we're going to get a fancy bed, hopefully, if we still have the room for the fancy bed. He's tired, so I'm going to have him stop doing that, and then I'm going to have him take over, maybe. But yes, there are a couple important things. You want to start expanding relatively quickly, because that's pretty important. You want to not have too many people not doing anything. Go ahead and use the toilet. What do you want to do? You're hungry. Go ahead and eat. Now my wife can go ahead. Is this on? Go ahead and fix that, actually. That should be on, yeah. So once he's done with that, I'm gonna build a bed. Hopefully 2 if we can build a bed. Build 2. And we're gonna build these better beds. So there we go. Rain on the surface, brilliant. Broadcast for traders. Go ahead and resume that, then craft. Hopefully we can make another one. We need more nails, so no, we cannot make another one just yet. But I can have myself craft the cleaning thing right there. And then go ahead and sleep. I'm pretty sure I'm a quick sleeper, so there's that. You can go ahead and drink a water while it's raining, and also use the toilet. You can also drink a water and take a shower because it's raining, and you kind of want to make it so that you never are like wasting getting water, you know what I mean? You want to always be doing something that's sort of helping you out. And after that, you can use the toilet. Oh, you can go ahead and feed our dog so it doesn't die. But something that's really important, basically my whole strategy is try to get as much water as possible, as quickly as possible, and use that to trade. And every time you can get base materials, do it, because that's very important. See, these people are traders. So hopefully they have something of value. and then we'll see. So, pass through, yes, trader. And they have nails, which is brilliant. So we want nails, and then we also want the coal, because that's important, and then we'll take all this stuff as well. I don't need light bulbs just yet, but we can even, and then we give them water. So instead of using anything that's like really important, we just give them more water, because we have a decent amount of it. Now, when you set up expeditions, you want to make sure that you send your guy, your wife, and your dog. Because your dog actually doesn't, he won't get a penalty for starving while he's out. So you can probably manage to get some food, hopefully, at different areas. Churches are usually good places for it. Stuff like that. She's thirsty, so she can drink some water. And then after she drinks some water, yes, she can broadcast for traders. But yeah, basically, if I can give you any advice I can give you is set your family up in such a way that you know what each one is going to be doing prior. So I, for instance, have my fighter be my guy. I have my wife be the person who's good at gathering things while out. My son is the one who builds things, and my daughter is the one who actually talks for traders to come. Having someone with high charisma really increases the amount of people you get, which really helps. So right now we're going to send out a party. Set up an expedition. Actually, I want to build things first real quick. So I'm going to have Joseph sleep. And then I'm going to build anything I can. I can't build that. What I can build are these little bags. I'm going to craft 2 of those little bags before I send out the expedition. Alright. They're giving it for cheap. Hinges are very important. What is this? Rebar. That's a really good weapon. Holy crap. And then pipe, nails, duct tape, and then there we go. And all we need to do is give them water. Which significantly, water, and since it's raining right now, our water's already being refilled, so everything is good. Now if I can, I'm going to craft another water butt. I cannot, I need more plastic. But I can craft another bed. And I can also craft another room, I think. I cannot craft another room, I need more cement. But anyways, yes, so if you have people that you assign jobs to begin with, it's very helpful. So I send my wife and me out on expeditions. I have my daughter talk on the radio, and I have my son build things. I also send the dog on expeditions. And then if you're doing all that, it makes it a lot easier for you to get supplies while you're out, and then you're also trading constantly. So you can get more food that way, and you're using water to buy things. That's a great way to make it pretty far. I have my personal one I'm playing through right now. I have it 4 deep. I have it as deep as you can get. Currently I only have 6 people, but my strategy is don't actually accept people until you know you can handle it, because you don't really need that many people to do everything. Because like I had 6 people and I had no work for them to do, because like there's not a lot you can have people to do. So keep your base family until you're doing really well on supplies, and then once you're doing really well on supplies, then you can branch out and do more. But if you try and do those things, chances are you should be able to get a better setup. So yeah, there we go. Matt here with LGN Gaming, signing off. I'll see you guys next time.